What's up, YouTube? My name is Lane Knighting, and I am making one of my first videos. um, I'm making this video because I need to start somewhere, and I've been thinking over the last couple of days about how I have lived a lot of my life in fear without realizing that I was living in fear. And by fear, I don't mean that like I'm afraid of like the dark, or I'm afraid of violence, or I'm afraid of something that's out there. When I say fear, I'm afraid of something that isn't real, something that hasn't happened yet. I guess maybe this could be called anxiety, but for example, making this YouTube video, I procrastinated making it because I was like, well, I don't have an amazing camera, and I've never made a video before, and list of excuses, on and on. And that same thought process is something that I've gone through pretty much my whole life with all different kinds of things. Like, what should I study? What kind of job should I have? Should I start a business? What kind of business should I start? Should I, buy a coaching program? Should I read this book? Like, everything comes down to I guess like fear of change, fear of the unknown, fear of something that I don't know how to do yet, fear of like failure, and so that keeps you from starting new things. And I decided that, and I've only realized this recently, I've decided that fear and procrastination are the most dangerous things in the world, because fear and procrastination will keep you from becoming who you are meant to be. It'll keep you from doing things that you've never done before. It will keep you from learning. It will keep you from growing. I think, caution is good. There's certain situations where fear and caution is healthy. Like, should I pack up and move to another country? Like, yeah, you can. Should you? Maybe. Or I don't know. There are situations where fear is healthy, but for the majority of our lives and the majority of situations we find ourselves in, fear is the most dangerous thing of all, because it will keep you from seeing success. It will keep you from learning. It will keep you from growing. It has kept me from learning. It has kept me from growing. It has kept me from doing the things that I want to do. It has kept me from seeing success in the way that I want to see it. I've wanted to start, some kind of business for a long time, for most of my life. And while I've learned how to make money on the side, I've done, different small kind of business things. It's never really scaled up. And I think part of that is my own fear, like my fear of failure, my fear of being inadequate, my fear of not being able to make it work. And what I've realized is that anything that I have set my mind to in my life, I've been able to achieve. If there's ever anything that I wanted to do, and I really focused on it, and I really put in the time and the effort, and I woke up every day and I showed up, then I was able to accomplish those things. And what I've decided to do is, every time that I'm afraid of something, I'm going to write it down and I'm going to do it. If I'm afraid of something, I have to do it, because there's a saying that thinking will never conquer fear, only action will. I'm maybe misquoting that, but thinking about what I'm afraid of will never help me get over that fear. In fact, thinking about what I'm afraid of will only increase how afraid I am of it. It will only build the anxiety that I have towards that thing. Doing something for the first time, and then for the second, and for the 5th, and the 10th, and the 100th, and the 1000th, that's what builds confidence. That's what builds competence, and that's what allows you to overcome your fear. The first time we do anything, we're typically afraid. It's a normal reaction. There's nothing wrong with being afraid, but staying afraid is probably the worst thing that we can do. And so I am making this video because it's my first step, and it's the first of many, and I will continue to post videos about my thoughts and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. the channel and the videos are not just going to be about fear and overcoming fear, but it's going to be about, you know, improving myself and building the business and finding success and not letting fear be a limiting factor in my life and the things that I'm doing. So I'm very excited. I don't expect anyone to see this for a long time. I don't know if anybody will ever see it. But honestly, that's not even the point. The point is that I am making the video. And the point is that I'm going to continue to make the videos until I have either overcome my fear or I've found some success. I think that it's a good outlet just for me personally to understand myself and to see what's holding me back and where I can improve. I hope that people will see it and maybe be inspired by it, maybe reach out, and hopefully there's people that I'll be able to help through making these videos. Like I said, I don't know what the channel is going to be. I don't know what the videos are going to be about, but I just know that I can't wait for the perfect time. I can't wait, you know, to have a $10,000 camera and a studio and a set, and I can't wait to be, you know, the master videographer and editor, because that will never come if you don't have the experience. If I'm not putting in the reps, if I'm not making videos, then I never will get better at making videos. And so with everything in life, the first step is the first step, and all you can do is just begin. And as long as you don't quit, then you haven't failed. And that's what I'm doing. So I thank everybody who has seen it, who will see this in the future. If you come back and visit this, thank you for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.